जी आ गए ड्यूटी से। Hello, good morning guys. Hope you are all well and keeping yourself fit and fine. Long time no see. I didn't get time to make video because I was busy with the work. So मैंने सोचा कि मैंने कहा वीडियो बनाना चाहिए, तो लोग मिस कर रहे होंगे, हमारे दर्शक हमें मिस कर रहे होंगे। तो बहुत से लोगों का सॉरी, ये करने से पहले मैं आपको बता दूं कि वेदर यहाँ पे आज क्लाउडी है और ठंडा है। तो यहाँ पे स्नो पड़ने वाली है। तो ये यूरोपियन कंट्रीज हैं, ये ठंडे ही होते हैं काफ़ी। तो वैसे ठीक होता है क्योंकि आग वगैरह जला लेते हैं, या हीटिंग्स, ऑटोमेटेड हीटिंग सिस्टम जो अब सभी घरों में लगे हुए हैं। तो ये कंट्रीज काफ़ी फैलती हैं। तो हम लोग जितना सोचते हैं ना इंडिया में कि वेल्थ जो है वो इनके कंपैरिजन वो कुछ भी नहीं है। मैं आपको एक नॉर्मल सी बात बता दूं, जो एक आम आदमी यहाँ पे ज़िंदगी बिताता है ना, वो वहाँ के जो है वो जैसे एक कैसे कहूँ, जैसे एक एक्सियन के लेवल का आदमी जो है और यहाँ का एक नॉर्मल आदमी जो है वो उसकी लाइफ सेम है। मतलब अपार्ट फ्रॉम अगर उसको फैसिलिटीज़ वगैरह जो चाहिए, तो एक्सियन जो है वो एग्जीक्यूटिव इंजीनियर, वो काफ़ी अच्छी पोजीशन होती है। तो वो जो है वो यहाँ आम आदमी की लाइफ है जो फैसिलिटीज़ के बारे में। बाकी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर तो यहाँ पे वे बेटर है उससे। तो मुझे लोग पूछते हैं कई बार जब मैं घर जाता हूँ इंडिया, हिमाचल में, तो पूछते हैं कि वहाँ पे क्या डिफरेंट है और कितनी लोग कितना एडवांस है वहाँ से और हमारा इंडिया कितना पीछे है। तो मैं कहता हूँ कि भाई साहब, एक यूरो की वैल्यू है आजकल 83, 84, तो उतने ही टाइम पीछे है। ये नहीं कि वो जैसे नॉलेज में पीछे है और वेल्थ वाइज वो उतना ही पीछे है। सिस्टम हमारा करप्ट है इंडिया में। तो वो सुधरेगा, उसको लगेंगे जैसे 200-300 साल, तो तब तक हम मर जाएंगे। तो बड़े लोगों ने सवाल पूछा था मुझसे, कोई जानने वाले हैं वो भी पूछते हैं कि भाई साहब आपके पास पैसे तो बहुत हैं। तो लास्ट 25 ईयर से जॉब कर रहा हूँ, तो भगवान की कृपा से वाइफ भी फुल टाइम जॉब में। तो लाखों करोड़ों होने के बावजूद आपने यूट्यूब चैनल क्यों बनाया? तो इसके रीज़न है कुछ, तो मैं आपको वन बाय वन करके बताता हूँ। तो पहला रीज़न है कि हम लोग काम की जद्दोजहद में वहाँ पे काम किया इंडिया में 4 साढ़े 4 साल, फिर यहाँ पे आ गए। यहाँ पे यंग थे, मेहनत कर रहे थे, तो करते करते टाइम का पता ही नहीं चला। तो अब थोड़ा सा समय मिला है, तो हम लोग के काम के साथ साथ हमारे इतने सोर्सेज तो थे नहीं कि जाके कहीं पे फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में ट्राई करते। तो YouTube बहुत अच्छा जरिया है कि आप जब मर्जी कैमरा उठाओ, और मुझे शौक था तो कैमरा उठाओ तो कभी भी शूट कर लो। और आजकल तो मोबाइल फ़ोन बड़े अच्छे आ गए। ये भी फ़ोन से मैं जिससे शूट कर रहा हूँ, ये सैमसंग गैलेक्सी नोट अल्ट्रा, ये ऐसे कुछ है, नोट अल्ट्रा या इसका नाम बड़ा लंबा है, मैं भूल जाता हूँ कभी कभी। तो वो कैमरा से मैं शूट कर रहा हूँ फ़ोन से, उसका कैमरा अच्छा है। तो एनीवेज, तो सेकंड रीज़न था, पहला तो था कि शौक़ था कैमरा फेस करने का, तो इतना टाइम ही नहीं लगा लाइफ में कि कहीं जाएं और अपने आप को किसी टीवी सीरियल में या कुछ फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में ट्राई करें। तो एक तो ये रीज़न था ऑनेस्टली, और सेकंड रीज़न था कि ये एक अच्छा जरिया है अपने दर्शकों से, जहाँ अपने चाहने वालों से इंटरेक्ट होने का। तो ऐसे तो काम से सुबह जाओ, शाम को वापस आओ, उसी काम की भागदौड़ में टाइम निकल जाता है, सालों साल निकल जाते हैं। तो ये अच्छा जरिया है कि आप कोई हमें देख सकते हैं और लोग कमेंट कर सकते हैं, तो हमारे वीडियो देख सकते हैं। तो ये अच्छा जरिया कि एक पब्लिक कनेक्शन के लिए। तो थर्ड रीज़न था, ये तो सेकंड रीज़न हो गया। थर्ड रीज़न था कि भाई साहब पैसे तो है, हम लोग कमा रहे हैं, तो बहुत मेहनत से कमाए हैं, तो इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि वो जो पैसे हैं उसको हम ऐसे ही कहीं वेस्ट कर दें। तो अच्छे कोच के लिए यूज़ करना चाहते हैं उसको। नेचुरली ये जो हमारी कमाए हुए पैसे हैं उन पे हमारे सबसे पहले तो बच्चों का हक होता है, जो उसके बाद जो है वो अपनी फैमिली का हक होता है। तो वो यूज़ कर लेंगे उनको, पर हम साथ साथ में चैरिटेबल ट्रस्ट से भी जुड़े हुए हैं। तो आज तक तो हमारे शरीर अच्छे काम कर रहे हैं, हड्डियाँ चल रही हैं। तो इन फ्यूचर हमारा प्लान है, पता नहीं क्या होने वाला ना, तो प्लान है कि हम लोग कुछ ऐसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन शुरू करें जिसमें हम जो वल्नरेबल पीपल हैं, जो जिनको ज़रूरत है कुछ नेचर के प्रति, कुछ जो हमारा योगदान एज ए ह्यूमन होने के नाते बनता है, तो हम उसको, जो इतना नेचर से बहुत कुछ ले लिया ना, तो उसको वापस भी करना है ना, तो उसको वापस करें इन ए फॉर्म ऑफ किसी की हेल्प करें, या कुछ ऐसा करें जो कि इस नेचर के लिए अच्छा हो। तो उसके लिए लोगों का जुड़ना बहुत ज़रूरी है। तो वो जो एक प्लेटफॉर्म तैयार करने के लिए ये YouTube अच्छा जरिया है कि हम लोग एक दूसरे से अच्छे से इंटरेक्ट हो सकते हैं और बता सकते हैं कि क्या कर रहे हैं हम लोग। तो ये हमारा पर्पज़ है। अगर बच्चे डिग्रीज वगैरह कर जाते हैं, उनकी जो भी एजुकेशन है निश्चित, तो ट्रेन जा रही है वैसे सामने, अभी टू लेट है आपको दिखाने के लिए। तो यहाँ पे ट्रेन जो है वो हमारे वहाँ पे जैसे एक्सीडेंट होते हैं ना बहुत, तो यहाँ पे ट्रेन्स वगैरह जो हैं वो एक्सेस नहीं है उसके ट्रेन के। मैं आपको दिखा ही देता हूँ, अगर देखेगी बिल्कुल साइड में जा रही है यहाँ पे, मेरे ख्याल में कैमरा में नहीं देखेगी। तो यहीं पे है ट्रेन, रेलवे लाइन इस घर के पीछे तो मुझे दिख रही है, तो उसकी एक्सेस जरा भी नहीं होती है। तो ट्रेन जो ट्रैक है ना, उसकी एक्सेस जरा भी नहीं है, कोई उसको वो सारा सील्ड है, तो वहाँ पे है जैसे पेड़ों के बीच में ना, वहाँ पे जा रही है। तो यहाँ पे कोई एक्सीडेंट वगैरह नहीं होते ट्रेन ट्रैक पे, जैसे जो इंडिया में होते हैं, जैसे कोई एनिमल्स आ गए, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है यहाँ पे। तो ये सारा ट्रैक जो सील्ड होता है, रोड वगैरह जो पता नहीं चलता ट्रैक कहाँ पे। तो ये 3 कारण थे कि हम लोग चाहते थे कि YouTube चैनल शुरू करें, और इन फ्यूचर अगर कनेक्टिविटी बनी रही तो आपको भी इन्वॉल्व करेंगे गुड कॉज में। तो नहीं तो ऐसे ही लाइफ निकल जाएगी, पैसा कमाने में कमाते गए और खाते गए। तो क्या, कुछ ना कुछ तो करना चाहिए ना भाई साहब। तो मेरे पास ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं होता है क्योंकि काम का प्रेशर होता है। पोजीशन मेरी थोड़ी हायर है, तो उसकी पोजीशन की डिमांड भी होती है। तो माइंड को शट करना और किसी और तरफ लगाना बहुत मुश्किल होता है। नहीं तो आके सो जाएंगे, खाना खाएंगे, सो जाएंगे, सभी ऐसा ही कर रहे हैं। तो मेहनत तो करनी चाहिए ना। तो मैं हार्ड वर्क पे विश्वास रखता हूँ। मैंने कहा चलो कुछ और करना चाहिए, इसको मैंने 1 ईयर को ये चैनल शुरू किया था। तो इससे अगर इन फ्यूचर कुछ कमाई वगैरह होती है तो हमारा पर्पज़ है कि उसको गुड कोच के लिए जो चैरिटेबल ट्रस्ट हैं या अपना कोई ऑर्गेनाइजेशन शुरू करेंगे। यहाँ शाम हो गई है अभी और मोना ड्यूटी से आ रही है, उसका बर्थडे है आज। हाँ जी, आ गए ड्यूटी से? हाँ, हैप्पी बर्थडे। अच्छा अच्छा, तो कुछ दिया है काम से भी है ना? हाँ, ओह वेरी गुड, फ्लावर भी मिले हैं। ओह हाँ, फ्लावर मिले हैं ना? हाँ हाँ, उन्होंने दिए काम से।
हाँ।
ये भी हाँ। हैप्पी बर्थडे। तो
थैंक यू। मैं ये ले लेती हूँ फिर अपना।
हाँ। ये कार्ड मिला है?
हाँ। मेरे फ्रेंड्स ने इसको दिया।
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, लिखा हुआ है अच्छा जी कभी ना। हाँ, हैप्पी बर्थडे लिखा हुआ है। हाँ, इसमें चॉकलेट बहुत सारी है ना?
चॉकलेट फेरगुड।
हाँ, फ्रूट भी हैं, कितने सारे फ्रूट हैं।
फ्रूट, ओह माय गॉड, नींबू भी। यहाँ ये खाते हैं ना लोग।
हाँ हाँ,
ओह माय गॉड, ये ले।
चलो
तो
अच्छा हो गया।
chocolate है, ये वहाँ गर्म थी ना लैब में।
हाँ हाँ,
और ये फेरगुड है। नाइस होममेड केक।
हाँ, तो हम लोग केक
तालियां बजानी है सभी ने। अच्छा मैंने कैंडल बुझा दी है। 1 2 3।
हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, हैप्पी बर्थडे डियर मोना, हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू। हिप 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 हिप।
क्या काटा जाए, गुलाब जामुन की केक
हैं? क्योंकि हम लोग केक ज़्यादा पसंद नहीं करते हैं।
ये मैंने गुलाब जामुन काटा। अच्छा, मफिन बाद में काटेंगे।
हाँ, तो खाना इन्होंने आज बाहर से ही ऑर्डर किया।
अरे
हाँ हाँ,
अरे
चल आ रहे
तू भी खिला मुझे।
तो हमने छोटा सा बर्थडे घर में कर लिया है ना?
वेरी गुड।
हाँ
ये लो आपको भी।
हाँ, आर्यन पकड़ कैमरा, तो इधर से इधर आ जा। मैं देता हूँ तुझे, पहले मुझे खिलाना चाहिए तो। ये
तो 1 मिनट, ये बड़ा वाला पीस खिलाओ ना मुझे, मैं आपको छोटा खिलाती हूँ, आप बड़े वाला लो।
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा। हाँ, हैप्पी बर्थडे टू।
हाँ,
गिफ्ट का ऑप्शन लेकर आया हूँ।
नहीं सही है, मेरे को खाना चाहिए। क्या ले आए हो?
तो हैप्पी बर्थडे। अच्छा है, सभी की तरफ से गिफ्ट।
ओह नाइस है ना, ड्रेस है।
पता नहीं क्या है। नंबर पता नहीं कितना है।
नहीं ये नाइस है।
नंबर वो सबको अच्छा, सबको अच्छा था। पता नहीं मुझे। इसको रख देना एक साइड में, इसको रख देना बेस्ट पे इसको।
अच्छा,
दो काटी डालनी।
ओ 2 रहे हो, वो वेरी नाइस। ये भी नाइस है।
थोड़े से चिमड़ियां पड़ गई इसमें।
नहीं बहुत नाइस है, वेरी प्रीटी है। मैं कल ही ऐसा मैं रूम देख रही थी ना मार्केट में।
पता होता है। ये इसमें गाड़ी में था ना, बड़े दिनों से लेकर रखा हुआ है।
वेरी नाइस है, थैंक यू सबको, थैंक यू। अच्छा ये पहन के खाना खाना।
होप आपको वीडियो अच्छा लगा होगा, और जिन लोगों ने चैनल को अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया वो जल्दी जल्दी सब्सक्राइब कर दें। और हमारा गोल है कि 1000 सब्सक्राइबर इन 2-3 वीक्स में सरपास हो जाएं। तो लोगों को पता नहीं था पहले, धीरे धीरे जो है वो पॉपुलैरिटी बढ़ रही है। तो लोग जुड़ रहे हैं और सब्सक्राइब भी कर रहे हैं, तो होपफुली वो टारगेट हम अचीव कर लेंगे। तो आप बने रहिए, वीडियो को लाइक भी कीजिए, शेयर भी कीजिए और सब्सक्राइब अपने आप से भी कीजिए और रिश्तेदारों से भी करवाइए और जो आपको जानने वाले हैं उनसे भी करवाइए। अच्छा, तो तब तक के लिए नमस्कार और बाय बाय।
Hello everyone. Welcome to Rise Wise. How are you? Hope you are well. In this video we are going to talk about Ireland and its inventions that have changed the world. If you are new here, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. So let's move on. Ireland is an island in the North Atlantic. It is separated from Great Britain to its east by the North Channel, the Irish Sea, and St. George's Channel. Ireland is the second largest island of the British Isles, the third largest in Europe, and the 20th largest on Earth. Ireland capital is Dublin. Irish population is around 4.9 million. Ireland have good educations and health system compared to many other countries. In 1973 Ireland joined the European Economic Community along with the United Kingdom and Denmark. 28 countries have joined European Union so far, out 44 countries in Europe. Minimum wage in Ireland is €10.20 in 2021. Just to let you know that if you compare Ireland to other wealthiest countries, in 2020 Ireland minimum wages were €1,656.20 per month, whereas UK had €1,598.69 and in Germany it was minimum €1,584 per month. In terms of GDP per capita, Ireland is ranked as one of the wealthiest countries in the OECD and the EU27, at 4th in the OECD 28 rankings. Why is Ireland so rich? Their low corporate tax rate is a large factor. A bunch of big American companies moved into Dublin since the 90s when they lowered the tax, and their GDP growth has been the fastest, or one of the fastest, for the EU the past 2 decades. Is Ireland richer than the UK? Yes. It has a per capita income almost 30% greater than the UK. Life expectancy in Ireland. According to Worldometer, Hong Kong is on top of the list. They live longer than anybody else in the world, 85 years on average. Ireland comes 18th on the list, where they live 82 years on average. Do you want to know where India comes in this list? So, it comes on number 136. Women's live longer than men's. Wonder why? Because they give all the attentions to the men. Do not take it too seriously. Well, that was a joke. Irish inventions that have changed the world. Number 18. Steam turbine. Large-scale electricity power station would not be possible without the steam turbine invented by Charles Persons of Burcastle in 1980s, and still used in power stations. Without his turbine, we would not have been able to deliver widespread electricity and electrical appliances to everyone. Number 17. Radiotherapy. John Joly, a scientist from Coahuila, developed the first effective radiation treatment for cancer. A graduate of Trinity College, he later worked there as a lecturer and contributed several scientific papers to the Royal Dublin Society. Number 16. The Binaural Stethoscope. Now, the first stethoscope was invented by a Frenchman, namely, René Laennec in 1819. However, it was an Irishman who would go on to improve the design and create the stethoscope that we know and love today. Arthur Lear took Laennec's designs and connected 2 earpieces to the listening cylinder with rubber tubes in 1851, and voila, the modern stethoscope was born. Number 15. Induction coil. Reverend Nicholas Callan was responsible for the induction coil. He wrapped 2 long wires around the end of an electromagnet. The ends of one wire were then connected to a battery. When he interrupted or inhibited the current from the battery, he got a spark from the end of the other unconnected coil. The induction coil was born. Cardinicians today still use his invention. Number 14. Guinness, the beer. Guinness is the most popular and successful export of Ireland. Arthur Guinness started brewing the best-selling alcoholic drink of all time in Leixlip, County Kildare, before moving to St. James's Gate Brewery. Arthur Guinness signed a 9,000-year contract in 1759, showing how confident he was in his alcoholic drink. Today, the alcoholic drink boasts over $2.6 billion sales. Number 13. Whiskey distilling apparatus. In 1830, Aeneas Coffey introduced the first heat exchange device in the world. This apparatus led to significant developments in distilling. Number 12. Guided missile. The guided missile was invented by Louis Brennan. It was used as a coastline defensive mechanism. Louis Brennan also invented the first helicopter. His prototype was launched in 1925, but it crashed and burned. Number 11. Ejector seat. It was Sir James Martin's invention that allowed pilots to eject from planes that moved at high speeds. The first live test of his ejector seat occurred in July 1946 and it was a success. An explosion blew away the cockpit and a second blast pushed the pilot out of the plane that allowed him to parachute to safety. Martin's idea was approved by the RAF and within a year, the whole RAF fleet had been installed with ejector seats. Number 10. Hypodermic Syringe. The first subcutaneous injection in the world was performed by Francis Rind using a hypodermic syringe he made on his own. The Dublin doctor has been treating a patient who had been suffering from pain in her face for years. The woman was taking morphine pills, but not getting any result. Rind decided to put the morphine directly under the patient's skin and close to the nerves. He made an arrow tube and a trocar, a cutting implement. Rind created 4 puncture holes and the morphine poured through the tubes. Number 9. Flavored chips. Joseph Spud Murphy was the man behind crisps and Tato. Before his invention, the only flavor of crisp available was salt. After several experiments, he created 3 crisp flavors: salt and vinegar, cheese and onion and barbecue. His invention changed crisps and companies from different parts of the world have since replicated his work. Number 8. Submarine. John Philip Holland has changed the way deep-sea exploration could be conducted and the way war could be done at sea. Holland's first prototype sank on its very first voyage. In 1881, he launched Fenian Ram and it was a success. He won 3 competitions held by the U.S. Naval Department to design and construct submarines. After successful tests, the U.S. Navy bought its first submarine Holland 7 and continued to purchase 6 more. Number 7. Color photography. John Joly is certainly one of the most productive inventors of Ireland. He invented the milometer, a device used to measure the melting points of mineral. John Joly was also the one responsible for photometer and steam calorimeter. Photometer is used to measure light intensity and steam calorimeter was designed for measuring specific heats. He was also responsible for using radiation for treating cancer. However, his most popular invention would be color photography. In 1894, John Joly discovered a successful means of producing color photos from one plate. The viewing plate was marked with thin colored lines and the glass in the camera was placed in front of the photo. The photo could then be taken, making the process a lot simpler. Number 6. Modern tractor. Harry Ferguson invented the tractor's original Ferguson system in 1926. It has the same basic design for modern tractors used today. Known as the Mad Mechanic, Ferguson also invented his own plane, race car and motorcycle. He was the first Irishman to fly in 1909. He also built the very first 4-wheeled Formula One car. Number 5. Tank. The first armored tank in the world came from Blackrock, Dublin. The tank was invented in 1911 when Winston Churchill, then Home Secretary in Britain, ordered the design of a vehicle that can withstand shrapnel and bullets, flatten barbed wire and cross trenches and muds. Modern tanks might look different to the original design, but the crucial battle buggy is still the same. Number 4. Transatlantic calls. In 1865, an Irishman established the Atlantic Telegraph Cable. Lord Kelvin Thomson helped in laying the cable that ran from Newfoundland to Valentia in County Kerry. His intense interest in thermodynamics and measurement of temperature also led to the development of the Kelvin scale. Number 3. Cure for leprosy. A cure for leprosy was accidentally discovered by an Irish man while he was seeking an answer to the tuberculosis problem afflicting Ireland. Vincent Berry created B663, a compound that saved 15 million people suffering from leprosy. Number 2. Portable defibrillator. Professor Frank Pentridge invented the emergency defibrillator, changing and modernizing emergency medicine in the process. In 1965, the first prototype was installed in a Belfast ambulance. Since then, emergency defibrillators have become an important first aid tool and saved a lot of lives. Number 1. Guinness World's Record Book. The idea came about in the early 1950s when Sir Hugh Beaver, managing director of the Guinness Brewery, attended a shooting party in County Wexford, Ireland. There, he and his hosts argued about the fastest game bird in Europe and failed to find an answer in any reference book. In 1954, recalling his shooting party argument, Sir Hugh had the idea for a Guinness promotion based on the idea of settling pub arguments and invited the twins Norris and Ross McWhirter, who were fact-finding researchers from Fleet Street, to compile a book of facts and figures. Guinness Superlatives was incorporated on 30th of November and the office opened in 2 rooms in a converted gymnasium on the top floor of Ludgate House, 107 Fleet Street. After an initial research phase, work began on writing the book, which took 13.5 90-hour weeks, including weekends and bank holidays. Little did the McWhirters know that Taking Shape was a book that would go on to become an all-time bestseller and one of the most recognized and trusted brands in the world. Over 60 years on, and the trusted Guinness World Records brand is a beloved household name. The book continues to be a bestseller each year, enjoyed through the generations. Beyond publishing, we are now a multimedia brand agency with a wide range of products and services, and a key presence across digital, events, and business solutions. The fastest game bird is the golden plover, in case you were wondering. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Hello, how are you? I just turned off the radio so we could talk. You can hear me. So weather is today is raining here in Ireland, and it's 5 degrees on the car. So it's it's not heavy rain, small, it's misty. So today we are going to talk about 5 things you must follow every day. You must do them every day. And what are they? I'm just going to let you know one by one. That could be useful in your life. So if you follow them, that'd be great. So I would say the 5 golden rules of your life you must follow every day. So number 5 is do not go angry. Why do you go angry? Because you're more intent to take wrong decision when you are angry. You might harm somebody, or you might harm yourself. Atmosphere go toxic. So why would you go angry? Just give it time. I know things can be upsetting. Give it time, and they'll be okay. They'll be fine. Yeah, time is a great healer. So do not go angry. Going angry is your choice. Somebody come to you, they say wrong things. They made the choice. How you react, that's up to you. Somebody come to you and they tell you something, and that was their goal, to make you angry, to make you upset, and you are helping them by going angry or making yourself upset. That was their goal actually. So you are helping them, you're helping wrong things. So it's up to you, make a choice. You would not go angry towards what you call some work you do. Say your boss go angry on you, you would not go angry because you know you're going to lose the job. But when you go home, your kids are there, they are innocent, little ones, and they are kids. So they or your loved ones, and you go angry on them because you know they are not going to leave you, they are dependent on you. So it's a choice. It's not something you want to go for pee or something you want to go toilet. That's a nature call you have to go for. It's not. Going angry is completely your own choice. So do not go angry. Do not burn your blood. Impossible. Number 4 would be in our list is be human. Be humble. So first of all, I mean be human, because we are human, we are civilized, and as a human we learned few things. We have brain, good one. That's how we are probably the most of us. We can think positively, analytically. So the difference between animals, most of the animals, some of them they are very intelligent animals. So difference between animals and human is animal would do the same mistakes they have done before. The human, we do mistake, we learn from that, and we don't do that again. So don't become an animal. Try not to do the mistakes again and again. Second thing is be humble. Just want to let you know one thing. I was young when I seen Mother Teresa. She was there somewhere. She was always in the news anyway. Or in Delhi, she was always in the news because she was in Calcutta. So when she died, there was a movie came out on her life story. I was very young at the time she was alive. I didn't have that understanding. But when I seen her movie when I grow older, it has actually changed many things in my life. So what happened was, people normally say, oh, I need more money, I need more belongings to start the charity, or I don't have anything, I don't have any possessions. But apart from clothes, she didn't have anything. Yet she became saint. The thing she did is everybody knows, whole world knows. So if you didn't see the movie, you might want to watch it. But it is nice inspiration. Be humble mean, we say there is a God there. So we have a definition. Nobody's seen the God. Nobody. People lie. So if you bring yourself a little bit out of this space, so you see maybe in China, some of them they are Buddhist, some of them they are Muslims, or some of them they are what you call the Christians. There is many Jews, there is many other religions, maybe 5-6 religions in our country, in India. Most majority is Hindus, but that's what we are. But there is another nationalities. They came over and they never went back. So there is Muslims, there is Jewish, there is Protestants. So there's many Catholics. So I mean, there's many religions, and they all believe in God. So I don't know how true it is that people, that reason in the, this area they are saying, oh, our God is this. Other reason you go, they're saying, oh, other belief, they have this. But the qualities are same. So they all knows the God is truthful. You can trust on something. He is humble. So qualities are same. Nobody seen the God. So actually, we as a human, what we think is the best, that what we think is God going to be, or God is. So that's we made. That's God word came from. That's we made God. That's humble. He is what you call the helpful. He is truthful. These things actually we want to do. So why won't we follow them in our lives? I know there is some creator is there. There is because evidence is there anyway. Creation is there. You see the colors. You see the everything is precisely made up. And our human body is other species, the best machines ever made by God. So creation is there. They're saying the smoke won't come out without the fire. So God is there. Yeah, maybe what we think, maybe he's not, maybe he's something different, but he is there. Yeah. So if we think the God is humble, God is trustworthy, God is helpful, and so why don't we follow them things? We go, we should follow them things, isn't it? But most of the people, they think, oh, no, it's all right. They are just living. Number 3 rule is speak truth. Choose to speak the truth, because there is many people, many situations, many things going to come in life that make you go towards lies. Or you see the people, some people, they come in your life, they are toxic, they tell lies, they do everything you should not do, and that encourage you to do the bad things as well. But you have to hold on yourself. You are not them. You're different. So everybody have their own karmas. Remember that. Even your son, your daughter, or your wife, or your parents, they have their own karma. Everybody came individually. All have individual karmas. So whatever they do, they'll get paid for that. They'll get wise, they'll come back saying it's round and round. Yeah. So in our religion, in Hindu religion, there is 84,000 lives you can go through, depend on your karmas. So say you did some cruelty to some things, or you killed something, you have to go through that life and you have to pay back. There is different provisions, whatever how you did it, you have to live them lives again. But it also says when we pray to God, we all pray to God when we are in that life, that please put us in the human being where we can do the good karmas, because we are able, as a human, we are able to do something good. We have mind that can think, if we can do something good, what we don't do when say babies in mother's tummy or womb. This in our religion they say he's always praying, please get me out from the here, because it's very painful, and for baby also the so I'll that time he's only praying as a soul. He's praying that, or she's soul is soul, you don't have he or she, so that soul is praying, please get me in the life, and I promise you I'm going to do good karmas. But when we become in life, we pick up all the habits from these toxic peoples, and they don't have aim in their life. They are selfish, they are clever. But if you become like them, that's no good either. You have to have your own things. What have you done with your life? So ignore them people. I know some of them you cannot get rid of them because you don't have choice. So ignore them. It's all right. It's okay. If you can, go away from them, because one rotten apple that can make the whole basket bad. So don't follow their things, bad things they are doing. They are doing bad things, they are maybe doing towards you, but if you're doing the same, what is the difference between you and them? So don't. So next rule is work hard. Have you ever seen the trail of the ants, small ants? They try to, you probably heard stories, ant can bring the weight of her weight 40 times more. So they work hard whole life, so you should be working like ants. You do trust in the karmas, so work hard. Should not you go tired? I know many people go, they say, oh, I'm tired. Yeah, take a rest. But sitting on the sofa all day and somebody work for you thinking like this, or you killing yourself, you putting on too much weight, and then your body is you're not moving your body, plus you are behind on so many things. So just get up, need to do hard work. I know there is old times the hard work is it probably is the key of life. That was the saying anyway. So but these days hard work is not enough. You need to do it in smarter ways. So these kids are new kids, new generation. They are very smart anyway, they do understand. So they need to do work in a smarter way, hard work in a smarter way. So sit back, no problem, take a rest. I usually say eat like an elephant and sleep like a bear. But I also say that you should run like cheetah and work hard like ant and focus like hawk and never give up. So but people who ever listened that phrase, they follow the first two things, they didn't listen to the third thing. They what you call them, they eat like an elephant and slept like a bear, but they don't want to know the third thing that I told, work hard like an ant. So they didn't want to know that thing. So listen carefully, because that's their mindset. They don't want to listen. If we close our eyes, we won't see the world. So, anyways, so need to do work hard. We are in life. Our duty is to work. We are working. Do good things. Start off from small. But start doing the good things in daily life. Okay, last one, which I really love it. That rule for the life. Number 1 is never give up. No matter what happens. Maybe things are not great. Maybe things are not in your favor. But how many times? Success will come when you actually nearly giving up. But you have to keep going. Keep going. Never give up. No matter what are the circumstances. People want to try to pull your legs. They want to put you in the wrong way. There is many wrong people going to come in your life. Ignore them. Sit back for a while. If you think you're hurt or here, strike back again. That's my rule of life anyway. So there is no, people often say, how you are all the time happy? I said, well, happiness is a choice. It's not something naturally. And that when you are positive, things are more intent to go positive because it's positive atmosphere that's you have created, not somebody else going to create for you. Just understand this thing. So when you are what you call them, doing positive things, your mind is healthy, things actually going to work in your favor. Someday they will work, I'm telling you. So leave them, people, don't think about them. It's okay. They are, they can make you upset. These people are, probably never going to change. People often say, oh, this, they came to me and this, she told me this, and he told me this, blah, blah things. Why would you take on board? It's up to you going angry or not, or going upset or not. So, never give up. Do work hard. Yeah? Be truthful. Be humble. And be human. The most important thing is be human. Okay? So, I'm nearly arrived at the work, talking to you guys. So, I do what you call the, I'm working full time. My wife is working. Whatever time is left, I do these videos, talk to you guys. So there is no time left, so I'm busy. Keep yourself busy. Do something good that you're proud of. Something you did it thoroughly from heart. So I better say goodbye to you. Thank you very much. I see you again in the next video. Look after yourself. Thank you.